How to assess your current ESG performance and identify areas for improvement. If you are a conscious entrepreneur who wants to formulate an ESG strategy for your business, you need to start by assessing your current performance and identifying areas for improvement. ESG stands for environmental, social, and governance. These three factors are used to evaluate the sustainability and ethical impact of a company's operations. Environmental factors include the impact on nature, social factors relate to society, and governance focuses on internal management. To assess your current ESG performance, you need to measure and report on various indicators that reflect your environmental, social, and governance practices. For example, you can measure your carbon footprint, water consumption, waste management, energy efficiency, biodiversity protection, and climate change resilience for the environmental pillar. For the social pillar, you can measure your employee engagement, diversity and inclusion, health and safety, customer satisfaction, community involvement, and human rights compliance. For the governance pillar, you can measure your board composition, executive compensation, risk management, ethics and compliance, transparency and disclosure, and stakeholder engagement. There are different frameworks and standards that can help you measure and report on your ESG performance. Some of the most widely used ones are the Global Reporting Initiative, GRI, the Sustainability Accounting Standards Board, SASB, the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. You can choose the framework that best suits your industry, size, and objectives. You can also use third-party ratings and benchmarks to compare your performance with your peers and best practices. To identify areas for improvement, you need to conduct a materiality assessment. A materiality assessment is a process of identifying and prioritizing the most relevant and significant ESG issues for your business and your stakeholders. You can use different sources of information to conduct a materiality assessment, such as stakeholder surveys, industry reports, media analysis, peer reviews, and expert opinions. You can also use tools such as SWOT analysis or PESTEL analysis to assess your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats in relation to ESG issues. Once you have identified and prioritized your material ESG issues, you can set goals and targets to improve your performance in those areas. You can use the SMART criteria to make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. You can also align your goals with external frameworks such as the SDGs or the Paris Agreement on climate change. You can then develop action plans and allocate resources to implement your goals and monitor your progress. By assessing your current ESG performance and identifying areas for improvement, you can formulate an ESG strategy that reflects your purpose and values as a conscious entrepreneur. You can also create value for your business and your stakeholders by enhancing your reputation, reducing risks, increasing efficiency, attracting talent, satisfying customers, and accessing capital. One of the most important steps in formulating an ESG strategy for your business is to set realistic and measurable ESG goals and align them with your business vision and values. In this section, we will discuss how to do that effectively. First, you need to assess the maturity and ambition of your company in terms of ESG performance. This means evaluating where you stand today, where you want to be in the future, and what gaps you need to close. You can use various tools and frameworks to help you with this assessment, such as the ESG Enterprise Maturity Model, the McKinsey ESG Value Creation Framework, or the ALVA ESG Strategy Framework. Second, you need to conduct a materiality assessment to identify the most relevant and significant ESG issues for your business and your stakeholders. A materiality assessment helps you prioritize the ESG topics that have the greatest impact on your financial performance, reputation, risk exposure, and stakeholder expectations. You can use different methods and sources to conduct a materiality assessment, such as surveys, interviews, benchmarking, ratings, or standards. Third, you need to adopt circular economy practices to reduce your environmental footprint and create value from waste. A circular economy is a system that aims to eliminate waste and pollution, keep products and materials in use, and regenerate natural systems. By adopting circular economy practices, you can improve your resource efficiency, innovation, competitiveness, and resilience. You can use various principles and strategies to implement a circular economy approach, such as designing out waste, using renewable energy, extending product lifespans, or promoting sharing and reuse. Fourth, you need to align your ESG goals with your business vision and values. This means ensuring that your ESG goals support what you are trying to achieve as a business and reflect your purpose and objectives. It also means communicating your ESG goals clearly and consistently to your internal and external stakeholders, and embedding them into your culture and operations. You can use various tools and techniques to align your ESG goals with your business vision and values, such as vision statements, value propositions, scorecards, or incentives. By following these steps, you can set realistic and measurable ESG goals and align them with your business vision and values. This will help you create a strong ESG proposition that can generate financial returns and positive social/environmental impact for your business.